Hey everyone, so we just did a video on indoor plants, and yes, we have quite a bit of indoor plants, and it's awesome to have indoor plants. Luckily for us in this home, we have lots of open area and windows to provide natural light. But what happens if you don't have a spot that has enough natural light for your indoor plants? Well, we get grow lights, and we have quite a bit of grow lights. We've used a couple of different grow lights that work tremendously well, and I love those grow lights. But today I want to show you a different type of grow light. This is a Barrina LED floor grow light with a stand. Yes, with the stand. It's a vertical grow light, and I'm excited to show you guys because some of these plants that are a little bit bigger and more vertical need lighting all around, not just from the top, something that you would get if you sat it next to a window. So this is the first time I'm opening this box to show you guys exactly what it looks like. I already cut the tape, so technically already open, but I haven't actually seen it myself. So taking these things apart, I'm gonna pull the plastic off of it, and here's the light itself. You can see that there has LEDs all up and down, and it stands this way. It's 4 feet tall, so you're probably not gonna be able to see it from this angle here, but this is the first piece here, and it comes with a foot control, so you can turn it on and off by stepping on it, on and off, just like that. See what else we got in here. In here we have a tripod, and I'll talk a little bit more about it here in a minute once I start unpacking all of this, because I want to get into the details of this light. That way, if you're interested in getting it, you know, because I'm definitely interested in probably getting a second one, because I already like the design from what I saw online, and I think it's going to benefit some of the taller plants that we have, and some that I guess we're planning on getting, because, you know, they say, you know, more plants, more pots, or more pots, more plants. For me, it's like more lights, more plants. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to get another plant for this light here. So I'm gonna open all this up, set all this aside, set it up, and then we'll talk a little bit about it. Okay, so I took everything out of the box here. I cleared off the table here. And now that I have everything in front of me, it's a fairly easy product to put together. You have the tripod here that expands like this. So, and everything feels pretty sturdy. I'm not gonna say that it doesn't, because there's a lot of products that I've seen before, and some of the lights that I've gotten that don't feel as sturdy or as structurally sound, and this one feels pretty sturdy. It doesn't feel like it's gonna fall apart. The tripod especially feels sturdy. It's not plastic, so I can tell you right now that it's not gonna easily break here. And it's easy, like I said, it's just screwing it in right here. Open up your tripod there, and that's it. It stands like this. Now, you can't see the whole thing, obviously, because I don't have the camera that wide, but it just stands easy like that. And like I said, it has a foot pedal. I'm gonna go ahead and plug that in real quick. Now, plugging this in, gonna test it out real quick. So all it is just step, and there you go. Probably a little bit too bright for the camera there, but I'm not gonna keep it on the whole time. Yeah, it's a pretty bright light, and I can tell it's gonna do well for the plants. Okay, so I have some other parts here, and before I continue with this, before I even open this box up, Angie had a question about whether this can hang horizontally, and my response to her was no, because it was a vertical light. But lo and behold, I am corrected. I was wrong. It actually has some clips here that you can screw into the wall, and it has some zip ties that maybe you can hang from a I don't know, maybe a shelf or whatever the case is, but these screw in there, and then it just goes in there just like that, and it would hold it like this sideways. So there you have it. Not just vertically, it can go horizontally as well. I'm gonna get my laptop out here because I did have a few questions myself that is answered here. And like I said, we've used plenty of different lights, and so I know quite a bit about the lights that we're using, but I don't know much about this one as far as its structure or anything else. So I'm gonna go ahead and read off some of the information about this product here. So this is a side illumination light, and it's designed to stand vertically, like I said, and provide sufficient lighting to plants that other grow lamps cannot achieve. For instance, like I said, some plants can be stood by a window or on a shelf by a window, and they're getting that side light and that top light as well. This is going to be able to provide some of that side light in areas in your home where you're not getting any sunlight at all. The full spectrum grow light with a high output of 42 watts and up to 169 LEDs, and it's equipped with 660 red wavelength chips to satisfy your plant's needs at different stages. This LED grow light is designed with a 47-inch body and accompanied by a 3-inch tall tripod stand, which you saw here. And like I said, all this stuff is pretty sturdy. It's not cheaply made. You can definitely feel that it's not cheaply made. And the foot pedal comes with a cable that's 7.5 feet long, allowing you to turn on the grow lamp without the need to bend over to make it more convenient for use. Yes, it's a pretty long cable, so that's something definitely that I like about it, is because sometimes you want to put these lamps in spots where there's not an outlet right nearby, and so that 7.5 feet is definitely beneficial, so you can plug it in somewhere and move it over to where you absolutely need it for your plants there. Some other information here I want to go over real quick. It is a full spectrum grow light. It has red wavelengths that's crucial for early stages of plant growth, aiding in seed germination, root development, and bulb formation. It also enhances yield during the flowering phase, which, like I said, would be very beneficial with these clips to hang on a shelf if you're growing seedlings or anything like that. It promotes plant health and aesthetics while being gentle on the eyes. It accelerates germination and improves yield with its green wavelengths. It also has blue wavelength, which is essential for chlorophyll synthesis and photosynthesis promotion. So it's a full spectrum. It's going to cover every aspect or every growing stage of whatever plants you're going to use this light for. Okay, so I have you at a funny angle here because I want to show off the way the light is reflecting off this plant here, and that way you can get a full view of this plant. Now, this is a masked cane plant, which is in the Dracaena family, and it's planted here with some pothos. We've had this one for quite a while, and it's looking a little, you know, it's in a rehabilitation stage because of the move, but it's doing quite well because it's showing some new growth here. And, you know, some of the burnt tips, you know, aren't too bad, but it benefits from light. This plant wants some more light, and we have it in a spot right now that's perfect in the home. But what if I wanted to move this plant? That's where this light comes in handy because it's vertical and this is for a tall plant. And as you can see, it can go a little bit taller. The camera's not catching it, but it's 4 feet. This plant's maybe pushing about 3 feet compared to the light there. So something a little bit taller is definitely going to benefit this light here. So there's one thing that I did have a kind of a complaint on, and me and Angie talked about it, was that it's a little bright, and maybe it could have a dimmer switch on it where you can dim it down, because some of these plants don't like too much bright direct light and maybe do better with low light if you have some low light plants. The only way you can provide it less light is by moving this back or moving the plant away from the light. And you know, who wants to be doing that? We don't want to be pushing this light too far back, and we don't want it too close to the plant because it's too bright, and maybe you just don't have the room to do that. So that's maybe one of the things that I will talk about when it comes to this light here when I respond back to them. And before I continue, yes, this light was sent to us by Barrina, and it was off of Amazon. If you're interested in getting this light, you can check out the link down below where you can actually purchase this light, because even though it doesn't dim, I may be buying a second one because we do have some spots in this house. We have a loft area where we might want to put some more plants up there, but it's a little bit darker because it's on the second floor and we only have 2 windows there, but we have some spots that will benefit with some more light if we decide to put some plants in there. So it's going to be great to be able to have a light like this for different parts of the home. All right, guys. So that's it. That's my review on this Barrina T10 vertical standing light. I love it. I absolutely like the design. It feels very nice and sturdy. It doesn't feel cheap like it's gonna break if it falls over. And it shouldn't fall over because, like I said, this tripod is very sturdy and it's bright. So plants that love bright light are definitely gonna benefit from it. They're gonna love it. Again, just wish it had that dimmer in there, and that's something I'm definitely gonna reach out to them and let them know, hey, maybe add a dimmer, because there are some plants that benefit from lower lights. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Give this video a like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Okay, real quick before I go, I do wanna mention the most important part of this that we absolutely love. Angie absolutely loves it, because there's one thing that we cannot stand, and I know there's one thing that Angie cannot stand, is having to turn off a light with a little clicker where you have to reach over, find the clicker when it's dark, and start spinning that thing to get it on and off. This right here, step on it, it's off, step on it, it's on. Easy to operate, easy to turn on and off. So that's a plus in my book. So again, check out that link down in the description. See you later, guys. Bye.